What about now? What about now? Hey, everybody. Cameron, can you hear me? Okay, I can't hear Cameron. I don't know why.
How about now? Can you hear me now?
Yes, there we go.
All right. I had an inline mute. Sorry.
All good. Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to my backyard. I wanted to smoke a cigar with everybody tonight, so here we are. Cameron, how you doing, brother?
I am good, man. I am just working on some stuff for tonight.
Awesome. Can't wait to dive into that. Corey, what's up, bro? Hugh, good evening. Gabriel, hello. Kale, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. Gabriel, hope you're doing well, man. Christina, hello. Steve, what's going on, my brother? Darla, hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Shane, hello. What's going on? Colin, Pops, what's going on? Good to see you. Lori, hello. Ed, what's going on, man? Slinging sheet metal sales over there. Corey, what's up, bro? So good to see you. Welcome to my backyard, everybody. Instead of participating in an alcoholic beverage tonight, I'm enjoying a cigar because my wife says I need to lose weight. So,
because diets are fun.
Yeah, Heather, I just finished my cigar and eating. Oh, what? Got another cigar smoker in the house. Love that. I'm smoking a little Olivia 5 Series. I think this was a 2019 cigar of the year. Kale, weed isn't legal in Iowa, bro. So, wink, wink. Antonio, what's going on? Good to see ya. Gonna give it a couple more minutes, guys. Mine was a Cuban. Heather, don't you dare hoard all those Cubans over there. I only got about 9 left in my humidor. I saved them for a very special occasion. Corey, I know that's true, bro. Only illegal if you get caught. Steven, what's up? Good to see you. We got a lot to go over tonight. Yeah, Midwest is a little bit backwards. August 25th, we'll be smoking some Cubans. You know that's true. Maybe on the 23rd even. We got a lot to go over tonight. Cameron's going to be doing most of the talking while I sit back and learn with everybody else. But first, before we dive in, let's go ahead and let's see if I can pull this up on my screen up here. Hope this doesn't screw anything up. It shouldn't. But we're about to find out. Okay. Did I screw anything up?
Not yet.
Okay. Let's keep it like that. Boom.
Just want to be able to give it more time.
I want to be able to see myself up here on my phone. Ed, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Daniel, what's up? New website's fire. Thanks, Corey. Working hard on that the last couple weeks. I didn't do it, but a professional did. Yeah, so I need Cam's help whenever he's available. Ed, we're going to jump into that in a sec. All right, let's get started, everybody. So a few things I want to show everyone before Cameron takes the reins for the rest of the evening, pretty much here. I want to show everybody the new website, just in case you guys didn't see it, and then some of the merchandise that we have going on. I know some people love some of the merchandise we've done. Some people hate it. Dr. B, what's up? But we are going to be adding a lot more merch over the next couple days. But I wanted to take you guys through the new site. The new site is live, which is really awesome to see. So here we go. Scroll through this real quick. So now you can send your friends to the site, join the wait list, become an ambassador. All links right to our Podia account. I'm going to add a Referral Rock login here for those that still have stuff on Referral Rock so that we don't lose track of that. Eventually, when the app launches, we're going to merge all the referrals into the app. And so just be cognizant of that as we get ready for that September launch, that it will merge right within the app specifically. But yep, here's our website, everybody. I'm really proud of this. I'm saying this is version 1 of our website because as our app goes out, as we do updates to the app, updates to the website, it will continue to evolve. But this is version 1 of our site. It is completely live. You go to trystonks.com. It's ready to go. And it's something that I feel like we can be proud of to be able to share with friends. The last website, the website before, a little bit clunky. This one is starting to come together quite nicely, which is really encouraging to see. And then we have our Stonks merch. So got some of this merchandise up this week or today, actually. So we have a couple different designs in there. Some stickers, trying to keep the vibe fun. And then, of course, we have our normal logo and stuff as well. We got on some mugs. We got on T-shirts. We got on water bottles. We got stickers. We got sweatshirts. We got long sleeves. We got Stonks socks. We got everything that you could possibly want and more. We have about 5 more designs dropping here the next 24 hours. So for all the purists and originals, we got a nice one right here just with the original logo. There's a fanny pack up there, everybody. And that's on purpose because I actually wear fanny packs every day. Cameron can attest to this. I do love my fanny packs. So we got a little.
If anybody knows of a Fanny Packs Anonymous, please hook me up with the number. The man needs help.
Maybe, but I still wear them. So anyways, guys, we're not making any money off this. This is all cost. And so the price is the lowest that we can get it. That is what you see. Also, if you were an investor, then we're going to give you some swag for free. So just tell me what you get, and then I'll reimburse you the money. That's probably the easiest way to do it, at least right now, until we get some coupon codes going. But anyways, guys, this black T-shirt, I actually just ordered one for myself. I love that black right there, just this men's staple tee. And, of course, I got stickers for everything. So anyways, that is the updates from the site and from the merch. Let me get out of this.
Where's my Hedgies Get Wedgies shirt, bro?
I told you there's like 5 more things dropping in the next 24 hours, so it's coming.
I want my Hedgies Get Wedgies. I want my Robinhood worst company launch in 51 companies history on the NASDAQ.
Right?
We need to make some merch out of that. Let's be real.
Also, Daniel says he's getting a fanny pack just so that everyone knows. I don't lie typically. I do exaggerate at times, but I'm a man of my word. I do wear fanny packs. There's a fanny pack right there. Boom.
He had one every day. He was on the tour in the Northwest.
Always got
every day.
Yeah, that's right. So anyways, guys, go to trystonks.com, go to Stonks merch and start ordering some stuff. And we are ready to go.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Is that a fanny pack? Kale, yes, bro. Frank, what's up, brother? Stonks merch. Justin, good to see you, bro. Fuck Robinhood. Let's beat them down. Dr. B, let's just throw that up real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Now that Robinhood's market cap's like 70 billion now or something like that.
That's something stupid.
Stupid. Let's short him.
Why not?
good to see. I'm not going to short it, but I'd like to in theory. No limit swag reimbursement. Never said that, Daniel. Still have the tags on them too. Thanks, guys. Yeah, so go to trystonks.com. Stonks merch. Tell your friends. Get people in the Stonks Ambassador Program. We have about 120 in it right now, and I'd like to get to 500 by the end of the month. So let's make that happen. We'll touch on that here at the end. But anyways, Cameron, I think a perfect place to start is, did you make any off of SLI?
Funny you should mention that. Why don't we just dive right in?
All
right. Are you seeing my chart?
Yep. Let me go ahead and share it with the group. There we go.
Okay. So this is SLI on the weekly. Based on that tip, when I initially asked if it was a joke, because we'll go back here. Where is on the daily? Actually, I think it was. There was this massive drop of the chart at some point here. Anyway, we bought in. It looked bad when we looked at it, but we bought in down here at 7:15. If you look at my average face right here, okay, and that was an after hours market order that I put in for $1,000, just kind of on a whim after I kind of looked at the chart and took a second peek at it, if you will, right? So yeah, to answer your question there, be up about $1,290 on this. If we measure that out, that's just shy of an 18% gain so far. So I'm actually, even how depressed the chart was, I chose not to do a take profit until 20%. We're just about there, so you guys are going to probably shave off, I'm guessing about 5%, if not 30% of my position on this trade when I go to 20% profits there. And then I'll also reevaluate and see if there is still upwards momentum. If there is, I'll keep playing it. But once we look like we've reached peak money flow, peak momentum, you're probably going to see me close my entire position. Now, when will that be? Don't know right now. But as of right now, yes, we definitely made some money on that trade, right? And we're still probably going to make some more.
Nice. That's guys, if you remember, real quick, guys, if you remember, Cameron entered that trade on the call last week. When Shane brought it to everybody's attention. So
in fact, right here is the timestamp, right? SLI buy market order 1,000 shares, right, at 7:15 at this time, this order ID, right? So yeah, this is real.
That's huge, man.
We're making money, right?
Cranking it out.
Now, granted, this is a paper account because, again, the financial advice, just as a reminder, this is for entertainment purposes only, right? Always do your own research before investing or making any financial decisions, and always work with one's professional. Right. That disclaimer's out of the way. Let's get into the fun shit.
Let's get into it. Yeah.
All right. So we were kind of talking, Anthony, and you had asked me about my calls. Yeah. And we kind of got to talking about the specific Bitcoin ranges.
Yep.
Right. Why don't you go ahead and call up on the stream here for everybody to see?
Yep. Hold on. And that was the screen share you sent. That's not a it's the one that you said for the AMA tonight. Yeah, this Bitcoin.
No. So you sent out the call, the retrace from 46 call and the up to 46-48 call.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
I just wanted to talk about the timestamps on this, right? So the call for the 46 to 48K extension targets happened on Friday, August 6th. I sent that out at 6 p.m. if you look at the logs, right?
Yep.
Sent update yesterday morning, and then I sent yesterday evening retrace from 46K to 43.7, possibly down to 41,200 on Bitcoin.
Yep.
Right. Okay, so there was some back and forth just to kind of catch everybody up on where those numbers are coming from, the accuracy of that, and I figured what I'd do is just kind of share a little preview in here. So I've got my screen going. If you want to share me out again.
Yep. Absolutely.
All right. So if we kind of zoom in here, let me move this around so it's a little easier to read with the price action. But this is Bitcoin on the daily, right? Is this on the daily actually, or the one? Yeah, this is the daily. So as we can see, Bitcoin is moving around, and we've got its normal Heikin-Ashi candle movement here. I'm using Heikin-Ashi candles on the daily. But if we notice, I've got all of these little blue and little orange lines here. And we see a lot of conflict where those lines are kind of touching in a queue and lining up on major pivot points, if you notice, right? As well as wick extensions to the downside. So I'm not going to tell how I built this indicator. That is part of my secret sauce, right? I don't even know if I'm going to cover this in the Stonks trading flight school, right? But I will tell you guys that this is roughly one of the things I'm using to get my ranges for Bitcoin's price action movement. Now, there are, and again, I'm not going to get into that, right? But I will tell you that based on this chart, based on the movement within the supply and demand zones, we're probably coming back down to, what did I say, 3,000, what is that? Range. So we came all the way up. Let me actually pull up the live chart here.
You said 43, possibly down to 41.2 for Bitcoin.
Yep. So now let's go into, I have this on a chart here. So if we look, I mean, we pretty much hit this last orange here and shot way up to this next orange blue line combo, right? And we're running out of steam. Okay. So that tells me we're coming back to that 41, what did I say? 41,200 and 43.7.
Yeah.
43.7 would be a retrace to right about here, right? If I were to draw an extension line, I'll just show you guys why 43.7 lines up. Sorry, I like to get really as close as I can. Okay, and if we were to line out, you see how it kind of naturally follows the trend line here of these tops and the support resistance historically. And then if we come down, kind of the same thing here where it's doing the same bouncing in between candles. I really believe that because we didn't get up second blue candle up here, we only wicked up to this middle area, we're actually going to come down and hit this 43.7 target, if not come all the way down 41, what did we say? 41.2, right? And this is kind of why I believe that, because we have, if we look, after we broke our downtrend pattern, we had a violent up move, small retrace, continuation, right? And if we look here, how many orange lines cover? 3, right? We bounced at 1, come up through the second one, go to the third, come back down, right? So now go up 3 more, right? We're going to come back down to the second one, right? Potentially that 43.7 target, right? Which would be right about in here.
Yep. Yeah.
Right. And if that fails, we're coming back down and then we'll rock it up again. So I think that for the next couple of days, we might see some downward sliding. But all in all, I mean, I'm really not that worried about it. Now, when we go in from the day and look at this on the hourly, right, these zones line up just kind of a scary amount, guys. Right? You can really play these and use these as target and extension zones pretty clearly. So when I give you guys a call, this is one of the things that's kind of making that call reality, right? One of the things I'm basing it off of. And I'll just show you guys, one of the other indicators I use is a motor that really tracks money flow, right? So we've got the here, meaning money's flowing out of the asset. Green money, meaning money flow is flowing into the asset. And if we look, our money flow is peaked. We're coming back down. We might get a little bit more up, but without more money flow, this is coming down. The money doesn't lie. So we start to put all those things together and it creates what we call convergence, right? It creates a situation where we're seeing lots of evidence pointing that the likelihood, the probability of this move to the downside is higher than it is a probability of to the upside here. Now, could still go up and hit 48K, right where this line is, maybe a little 48.3. It's possible, but again, it's going to take money coming in, and we don't have that coming in right now. So.
Nice, bro. That's huge.
This is this is some tea leaf stuff, man. Like it's kind of scary how well it works.
Yeah. Let's pause real quick. Andre said bad connection tonight. Andre, is that connection on your end or on ours? Is everybody else seeing everything and hearing everything okay? Or let's do a quick check.
Dr. B, right now, for my trades, I'm actually playing this to the downside. So I have closed. They're saying it's choppy. That's no good. A second
Slow,
here.
choppy, bad audio.
Oh, wait, give me 1 second. I might drop, but I'll be right back. I think I know how to fix it.
Yeah, no worries. Hey, everybody. Oh, Cameron's back. Hold on. Oh, there we go.
Is this clear and better?
You look clear on my phone.
Yeah.
I might be the choppy one.
No, I think it. So I had my VPN running.
Oh,
I do think it was me.
Okay. Guys, is that better? Can you hear? So far, so good. Okay, cool, awesome.
All right. So let's just recover this a little bit, right? With our supply demand zones, right? We're just seeing a lot of convergence, a lot of things lining up to the fact that we've hit kind of our top side resistance here. It's possible we could extend up to this 48.3 target line here, but it's very unlikely. So I am playing a move down to either a 43.7 or I think it's a 41.2 target. Meaning that if I'm spot trading right now, the way to do this is to go into dollars, preserve your capital, right? And then go from wait for it to fall and re-enter your position there, right? If you're a long-term hodler, this might be a good opportunity for a loss farm, right? Wait for it to come down. If you bought high, sell it and then immediately rebuy it, right? So that way you've now closed your first trade technically at a loss, but you're really buying back in on roughly the same position. So this chart I do use to day trade, right? When I day trade. Full disclosure, the last like 3-4 days, guys, I haven't had any time to day trade. I've been far too busy with work stuff and getting ready for a little vacation going on. But that being said, if I was going to be trading a futures play on this where I could short it, I would be entering a short here and I would look to close that short at, again, right around this 43.2 or again, that 41.7 kind of target zone here.
Nice.
Right.
Nice, bro. That's huge, man.
So what other coins and pairs do we want to look at? I mean, here's AMC for all the apes out there. We're down at the bottom of our zone and we're kind of poking through, and I have a feeling we might actually break support here. So
where's the next support after that?
After that,
back to $9. Yep.
We might pick up a little zone right here at kind of the 24. We'll call it 24.85 to 23.87 range.
Okay.
But yeah, after that, you're looking at about $14.
Okay.
So
Hey,
AMC's not looking great right now.
can you look at a Smile Direct? I saw that they dropped 28% or something like that today. I think they had a bad earnings call, but I'd like to see if
Oh wait, let me get off KuCoin Exchange. Smile Direct Club right here.
yep. They missed earnings today.
Oh yeah, they took
Yeah,
a shit.
yeah, massive.
Let's see, how big is that move today?
It was huge. I think it was like 20 something percent.
20. Well, if we go to the wick extension right here,
Yep.
26.62% in one candle. That's brutal.
Yeah, huge. It is overall looking like a downward trend, but um, what's the charts telling you? Wait till tomorrow.
I was gonna say it's too early to tell. I mean, if I here, we'll come back. I mean, we obviously just broke trend, so I don't know how much sense it makes to look at the weekly here. Let me just turn on a couple of indicators that I like to use.
Kale says they have a class action lawsuit against him as well.
Yeah, that's definitely more fundamental analysis than technical analysis. I would, I sure hope nobody's holding Smile Direct right now. And honestly, I wouldn't even look to enter this. Historical support is at 369. But again, with a class action lawsuit, I think there's better places to put your money. Now, if the lawsuit looks obviously frivolous and like something that they're going to win, hey, this might be a good trade, right?
Maybe wait till it hits that historical support though.
I mean, why enter here when you could enter down here or here or here?
Yeah,
$3 to $5 seems like a lot better place, you know.
For sure.
So I mean, again, it's not financial advice. Do your own research, but I just I guess here's my real question is, why would you even attempt to trade this when there's so many other things out there that are moving up and to the right?
Yeah. You're right.
So this is one of those times when we just need to like practice better risk management, I think.
For sure. Yeah, I had a few people asking me about this today, so I wanted to check it in. Yep.
Yeah, what's next on the call list?
Let's see. COS.
On crypto? Like Cosmos or?
Yeah, it's Contentus.
What is it?
Contentus.
$sign COS. Oh. Do you even have a chart?
Justin, is that the right is that right?
Oh, hold on, I'm dumb.
Oh, there we go. Justin,
maybe.
Make sure that's the right one, brother. Dr. B, did all your questions get answered? Bought it through crypto.com. Should pull up on TradingView though, I would think.
Contentos. Okay, so it's COS USDT.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, let me take a look at COS here. So top release. This is on the weekly. Could see some action. I mean, core market structure is shifting here. That seems, when you see the 9 cross over the 50, that's typically the confirmation I like to look for in a manual trade. So just for reference, the yellow line here is a 9 EMA. The orange line here is a 50 EMA. So here we have a death cross where the 9 crosses under the 50, right? And then we have it almost looking to cross back up with a wick extension above the 50. Maybe wait one more day and it could potentially be a good entry there. Coming down to the daily here, I mean, I would really watch it here at the 0.01702.
Okay.
I would say, I mean, we've wicked up to this twice, so this is resistance, right?
Yep.
So if we get above that, then I would say that it's confirmed and let's go up. So yeah, if you bought down here, and you're up here like that right there is a 57% move from July 21st to now. Like that's not terrible at all.
That's great.
Perfect example of something better than Smile Direct too. I don't even know what the hell this crypto is, but you know what they don't have is a class action lawsuit right now.
Damn straight. Yeah. 100%.
All right. Next call, guys.
What else, guys? What else you all want to look at tonight?
Guys, gals, everyone in between,
Guys,
all
gals.
people that like money.
Justin, I think you're right, man. I think it does have. I'm putting that on my watch list for tomorrow.
So I'll tell you right now that the money flow is going in. This would have been peak entry down here. We could see, like I said, we're coming up to support. So if you're up 20-something% on this, wait and see what it does. If it flips resistance into new support, ride that thing till it bucks, man. Why not? But take profit along the way. Like, be smart.
No,
right?
just $5. Just kidding.
And I don't know whether to hit you for the financial advice or the fanny pack. Jesus.
No there's never financial advice here.
Right. That's fair. There's never financial advice. But oh man. Yeah, no, I would just, again, support and resistance have a weird relationship where they like to flip and become the opposite, right? So let's wait for that to confirm. GME, goddamn ape stocks. I'm gonna do it because I love y'all, but goddamn the ape stocks and the shit coins. Let me remove all these drawings. What is all this? All right, so GME's coming down to the 200. It's got pretty good acceleration looking.
Dr. B, of course, only for educational purposes.
Yeah, I mean, see, our money flow is out, right? Like the question is, if money flow goes back up from here, this could work out to be a really, really good entry. Okay. However, we don't have confirmation yet, so I would watch this, but I wouldn't necessarily trade it. Also, I mean, just using classical technical analysis here. I mean, here, let me just get out my drawing tool. So peak, technically, lower high. So if I had to guess, I mean, if you had something coming up trying to break its new trend, which is down, unfortunately, it is in a downtrend, right? You would need to see price close above about I'm just going to call 349. So let's just say 350, 351. And then we could look for some real like crazy action like we see over here. Okay. The reality is we're probably going to come up to maybe 305, 295 at best, which is still, right? If we draw this out or measure that out, sorry. If we measure that out, I mean, that's still a 70% move, but you could also make a case that it's only due for about a potential for a 30% move. Either way, I mean, I don't know, like I would at the very least, this red line here is the middle Bollinger Band. I would want it to at least get above the middle BB because it's very possible we could see it come up here, kiss the middle BB, and then reject back down, right? So again, is it possible it could be profitable? Yes. Is it too early to enter? Maybe a little risky? Also, yes.
So middle BB is what you'd look for confirmation?
So I would look for a couple of different things. I would look for middle BB crossing to come up. I would also look for money flow to start increasing and going back to the zero line and then back to positive. Because again, the money doesn't lie, right? Let's also pull up our RSI and stochastic RSIs and see what those are telling us. So we got the stochastic RSI cross right after this bottom Bollinger Band touch on the doji candle, which is a reversal candle. Also lines up with our buy call here. The RSI is coming up from being oversold into a nice healthy 30%, 40% range. You know, I know a lot of traders like to enter around 30, 35% on the RSI, right? It also depends on how much they think it's going to go up. So again, I mean, it looks good. I just personally, I'd want to see it get above this middle BB, because if I look here after the trend is broken, I see a middle BB touch and down. I see following down, 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 middle BB touch, down, another middle BB touch, down. I don't see any reason, especially with negative money flow, that we're not going to do that again. And that's why I'm really kind of hanging my hat here on this middle BB touch.
Got it.
Right, or clear, because I have a pattern confirmed here with like 3 or 4 touches already. Right, and now I'll tell you, I would say that I could maybe play this back here if money flow had turned red and gone back to green, or turned from red to go back to green back here. Because when you're using a momentum indicator like this with money flow, the best place to buy, right, is really when you're on, let me go down to a smaller time frame here, make this a little bit easier to see. So best time to buy is when you're about 3/4 of the way through the red and then coming back up. Now, you can also look for, you know, more advanced things like divergences or anchor trigger waves, right, to confirm your action. But honestly, if you look here at the 3/4 of the way through the red and then ride it up the green is going to pay dividends each time. Right, 3/4 through the red, right up through the green. I mean, that was a payday right there. Right, so that's why I like money flow, man. The money flow just doesn't lie. If the money's not there, then you're probably moving to the downside. If the money is there, you're probably moving to the upside.
Love it. Nice. All right, we got a bunch of more calls coming in now.
Let's start rapid firing these then.
Yep, CTRM.
Astra Maritime right here. It's in a falling wedge right now. We're on an obvious trend change. So I see a double bottom right here. I see a third confirmation of new support with an obvious rocket up. And then I see, so just drawing some lines here, show you guys how you can do some pattern TA really quick. Going from your candle body top at the highest point right there. We've only got one touch point here. Let me change this from an arrow actually to just a trend line. Hang on, let me delete that and redraw it. So then if we go and look at our support touch here, hey, what's that look like, guys? Does that look like a triangle maybe?
Sure does.
Huh, coming down to the bottom of the triangle. So it looks like to me, if we just wait here, support holds, then we could rock it up to the top side. However, I will caution here that the stochastic RSIs are looking like they could be crossing back down, right? Money flow is decidedly red. So it's possible this could break. And if it breaks, I would look for it to come back down and test historical support here at about $1.93. So based on money flow, based on the RSI pointing down, the stochastics crossing back down, Bollinger Bands pinching. I don't know if we can respect this pattern resolving to the upside. I think I see more things that are pointing me to the downside. Now, I could be wrong, but I mean, let's just go back historically here through the daily. Oh, that's a 3-day. And let's just see kind of what its chart looks like. And oh boy, we have a shit coin.
Wow.
So this is one of the TA things that we teach guys. Always zoom out to start your investigation, right? So this is Castro Maritime here. Sorry, I call it a shit coin. It's really a shit stock. Since it came out on the monthly, I mean, that looks like manipulation to me, and then it's just a downside for the most part.
Oh, that's a slide.
And that's on the monthly. So now let's go to the weekly. All right. Weekly doesn't really look any better.
What's the price at right now?
226.
Wow.
Let's go down to the daily. I mean, we'll run through the method, but it don't look good. I see. Yeah, I mean, money flow is starting to come back up from peak, so that could be promising for a little spike, but I go back to what we talked about earlier, which is why would you play this, which is moving down, when you could play things that were moving up?
Yep. Go with the trend.
The trend is your friend until the end of the trend.
Yes. Yes. All right, let's move on. Sundial. Or mind medicine. So for the ages sundial, let's go.
Oh, apparently I had sundial on there. Or I had it on one of my lists. Now it's on this list. Yeah. What did we just talk about?
Doesn't look too nice.
Like if I draw a TA trend on this, coming from up here. So I would expect it. I mean, it's at 82 cents. It could break, but it could also just keep pushing low and just keep moving this out, moving this out, moving this out. But right now, when you're looking at touch points, like, you know, if we come down to even the candle body, we could call this little up right here a failed breakout, and then it just continues forward here and doesn't respect the trend. I mean, also it's down at 82 cents. I mean, yeah, I want to root for the weed stocks and all, but it's not giving me a lot to root for. You tried real hard. This is like the friggin' Sublime right now of stocks, I swear.
Man. All right, Ed, sorry about that, man, but that's why we
All right, what was that other one? Mind medicine or something?
Oh, yeah, mind medicine, and then we'll go to Christina's VXRT after that.
Mind medicine. See, now this is what you want to see. Who recommended mind medicine?
Ed did. So he asked about sundial, but then mind medicine as well.
Yeah, so sundial moving down and to the right, losing money, no bueno. This moving up and to the right, make money. This is actually looking pretty good on the daily here. So I see a higher high on the extension. I see shoot up, fall. Yeah, that's normal. I see a range. And I think right now, I mean, we're just down, and it looks like we're actually going to respect the historical support here at 303. This is actually sort of interesting. Now, we are in red money flow, but we're pretty far through, and the momentum waves are coming up. And if we look, we've peaked at our money flow down, and we've started to come back up ever so slightly. What scares me is that we had our doji candle here. We didn't get quite the action we wanted, and we're pushing up against that middle that middle BB. So this could come down and test that. You know, where would the official low be at? 288. I mean, it could go as low as 288. I would almost expect to see it touch like 293, maybe again. I know we're kind of splitting hairs here, but after that,
would you say it's okay to start doing a little DCA on this?
Yeah, I would say this would be a good one to maybe start doing some small positions in. You know, again,
DCA stands for dollar cost averaging. If you all didn't know.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, this would actually, I mean, we just got a buy signal down here on the momentum. The one thing that worries me, and I'll tell you, is that our RSI has kind of come down. Two things. Our RSI has started to it looks like it's peaked and it's coming down a little, but that could also wave back up over the next couple of days. So I'm not as worried about that. I also see that momentum is peaking on our leading stochastic. Right?
Okay.
See how it's starting, it's not quite up and it's just starting to peel over there.
Yep.
Right? So that's why I'm kind of thinking that we need to watch this middle BB. Now, this could be one of those times where we ride that middle BB a couple of candles and then break up. It's very possible. And that's kind of why I agree with you that now would be an okay time to potentially do small DCAs into this.
Got it. Good call, Ed. I'm putting that on my watch list for tomorrow for sure.
Yeah, that's a solid chart, guys. Like if you're looking at a daily chart, by the way, anybody who's trading stocks, like you don't have to do all the TA and fancy stuff that I'm doing to make good use of even a free TradingView account. I highly recommend getting at least the free TradingView account so that you can look at the basic candle trend, right? If it's going down, don't fight it, right? If it's going up and to the right, play it.
Nice.
So VXRT.
I'm going to plug in my computer while you go through this one, Cameron.
Cool. Let's take a look here, Christina, at VXRT. Okay, so this one doesn't look bad. Let's zoom out a little bit and see if we can see an obvious, we can see an obvious trend here. That's really not what we like to see. Holy crap, this has just been in a downslide forever. No. That's what we want to do here. Okay. So we're out on the monthly time scale here. Got double top action. A failed breakout of historic resistance there. We have put in a lower low though. Where was that high point at? So at one point, this stock was at $986. Okay. And then we had whatever the hell happened. The sky was falling, apparently, for these guys. And it's all the way back down.
Wow.
Hang on. Yeah. So $900 to $9.
Do they have a split? They must have had a reverse split or something.
They had to have because, I mean, that's not good. I'll just say it, that ain't good.
They had to have a split of some sort. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, exactly. I'll tell you though that it is, I mean, we are basically at the new low. Hang on, I gotta really zoom in to find this because we came down. The new low. Jesus, this came down to 2 cents a share.
That's crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna look into this. I'm gonna look into the fundamentals on this one because
I was gonna say the technicals don't line up. There has to be a fundamental issue that caused this.
Yeah.
Whether it was a CEO being indicted or I don't know. I mean, maybe this is just a COVID. Maybe this is just a casualty of COVID, man. It's possible. That being said, I don't know if this is necessarily a good buying opportunity. I would really have to look at the fundamentals here of what VXRT is and does and the market that they play in, because that's the other thing to keep in mind when we talk fundamentals, guys. The world has changed with COVID. It really has. And there are some companies that came out of COVID like a rocket ship. There were like Amazon did great, right? Costco did great out of COVID, right? But then there are other entire industries that really have gone the way of the dodo. And nowadays, like people just aren't going to be as tolerant as they were for some things. Like, I can tell you personally, I used to love going to the movies. Like that was me and my wife's thing, was to go to the movies on Sunday morning, if it was crappy out, because shit, we live in the Pacific Northwest. It rains a lot here, you know? And we would go catch a movie, before the kid and everything, and then just kind of get us out of the house and go do some stuff. But nowadays, like, I got to be honest, I would much rather watch a movie on HBO Max or whatever in my living room,
Yep.
where I can pause it if I need to get up and go to the bathroom. I can, run up the street to 7-Eleven and get whatever snacks I want for probably half the price of the concession stand.
Oh, if not more. Yeah.
And as much as I love the experience and the good audio and everything, and it was an experience, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you have to recognize, how much is that experience really worth to you? And anymore, I don't know if the theater experience is worth what they were already barely getting by on, to me,
Yeah.
Now, that being said, I think that things like living room theaters, where you can go in and choose from like a catalog of movies, might make more sense. Rent it out for viewing parties and groups and things like that. But that business model, the traditional theater business model, has changed.
Yeah, it's outside of some like a nostalgia type thing. It's the new drive-in theaters, right?
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I mean, you guys all remember Blockbuster versus Netflix.
Yep.
There's one Blockbuster left in the
In
whole.
Bend, Oregon. Yep. Up and to the right. That's right, Dr. B.
Yep.
Guys, we're bumping against time. So this is clearly something that we need to keep on doing. We didn't get through half of the tickers and whatnot. Something that there's two things here, guys, as we wrap up. One is the flight school. We're doing the building of the on-demand course right now. Kim has it pretty much done, but we want to get maybe a voice actor or so to make it sound good as in an on-demand fashion, and that's completely free for our ambassadors. And then secondly, we're still working through the details out on this, but keep in mind, Cameron, he does work like 80 hours a week, 70 hours a week at some points with a real job. But he has offered to do coaching for people. It'd be paid hourly, but to get the cost down, we could do like groups of 4 to 8 or something like that.
Yeah, I'll tell you, you don't want to do bigger than groups of about 8, because otherwise people start walking over each other, and you really don't get as much value out of it. Really, groups of 4 or less is I would say the sweet spot. I will make an exception for the Stonks group.
Yeah, our ambassadors will make it. We'll make an exception for.
Yep,
for sure.
Exactly.
And so we'll come up with pricing and stuff like that. If you guys want that one-on-one coaching, then we of course have to pay Cameron for his time because he's volunteering it all right now. Yeah, let me know. Shoot me a direct message or something, and if you guys want that one-on-one coaching, let me know, and he'll do a lot more of this and teaching you how to read all the indicators and whatnot. And then we'll have the on-demand course hopefully drop in here.
Yeah. And maybe we should just talk about that for a second. If you want one-on-one help for a couple of quick topics, totally good. If you want one-on-one help to build a strategy from the ground up, realize that that's not going to be 1 hour.
Yeah, it's going to be
right. That's going to take about 4. I would say that the minimum block to really expect, like if you're a super novice trader and you're just making your calls off of Wall Street bets or whatever, and you want to learn how to do this stuff for real, I can teach you guys kind of the basics in 4 to 8 hours. But just like any martial art or playing a sport or anything like that, you're going to have to go and practice those skills on your own. And you're going to have to take the time to do paper trades and really commit this stuff. And at first it's going to feel awkward and you're going to second guess yourself a little bit, right?
Yeah.
But everybody has to get through that, and then they figure out what works for them, right? They know what trigger points to look at. I give you a bunch to get started. I teach you how to look for confluence on multiple time frames. I give you the tools to kind of fine tune what you need to at least be effective. And trust me, there are many, many different trading methods out there. I don't know them all. Yeah. I know about 5 that work really well.
Definitely.
And that's what I stick to.
And that's good. Yeah. So, anyways, guys, we'll make that available. Yeah, a couple of people said that their game when our platform's ready. Which, to end out the conversation here, we should be ready to go live with 35 people. This is regulations, right? So, like, what we have to do is we have to test the platform with 35 real money accounts. That's on Alpaca's side. That's a regulation for us. So that will be our pre-beta launch, and then that's about 2-3 weeks. We have to make sure all the statements clear and everything. That's a rule by the SEC and FINRA. And then once that happens, we're able to do a beta to our entire wait list. So we're still looking at early September for that initial 35, and then we'll be ready to launch the platform as soon as those statements clears on the broker dealer side. So appreciate you all hanging in there. We all want to get this built as soon as possible, but it does take time, unfortunately, to code software, and so we're still working through that. But a lot of progress happening there. Dr. B, see you, man. Go pop some backs and necks. Let's see. Someone else. Oh, Cameron, can you send Ed a friend request on Facebook? He has a specific question. He got some stuff messed up with his wallet. I don't want to go into too many details about it, but you guys talk through that. Anyways, guys, don't trade regularly enough to sign up for the initial 35. Yeah, that's fine, Kyle. Totally fine. This will be. I mean, I'm gonna do it because I should.
Did I just friend request the right Ed, or do I need to go ghost this guy now?
Ed, let me know if you got one from Cameron. It's this one, Cam.
Okay, I think I got the right guy.
Cool.
Cool.
Awesome. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. We went full hour tonight, so we'll make sure we do a lot more of this. I'm talking with Alpaca tomorrow and our engineers. We hired 2 more engineers to get this stuff done, to start building the middleware out, which is the key component for plugging everything in. And so we're really close on that. The front end's pretty much done. Talked with the front end engineers on Monday, and they gave me a fantastic demo. But anyways, guys and gals, thanks so much for joining. If you want some swag, go to trystonks.com, and then if you're an investor, let me know, and I'll reimburse you for some of the swag that you get. But anyways, guys, thanks so much for taking the time, and we'll see you all on Thursday. Peace out, guys. Stonks to the moon.
To the moon.
To the moon.